it's called "Why Do People Hate Jews?" So that's very clickbaity, but that's what it was about. Like the history going back to 2,000 years ago, about the first people who persecuted and discriminated Jewish people. And they are like, what I did is I went around to other teachers and I asked them, what's the first group you think of when you think about oppressed groups or groups that are targeted by, you know, hateful people? And almost everybody said Jewish people. And that's kind of how I framed it. It's like, why is this one group targeted so much? And so it was just informative. It wasn't really, the content itself was not controversial, but you have a title of a video like that, you're going to get some anti-Semitic comments, and that's what has happened. If you go to that video now, you'll see sort by new. It's pretty kind of horrific, but maybe you don't want to go there.
Did you see an uptick in those comments after the conflict between Israel and Hamas?
Not really. It's been pretty steady. However, I have another video comparing Israel and Palestine. I released it on October 7th, 2022, exactly a year before the Hamas attack. And so a lot of people watched it after that. But in my video, like it's pretty cool because the video I made, I was very careful. Like I had a Palestinian and an Israeli look over the script, both. They were like going back and forth, and I based it mostly on this class I took when I was in college, that was called "A History of the Arab-Israeli Conflict," because this goes way back, to the 1940s, actually, really 1920s. So a lot of, I mean, a lot of people learned a lot, I think, because it's been in the news every day, right? You see all the protests around the country. You can't escape it anymore, but that video has been doing better because of that. I'm really proud of it though. Like it's because I try to like be as objective as possible.
You said that you had an Israeli and a Palestinian look it over. What were some of the things that they pointed out or maybe didn't like or wanted to adjust?
Yeah, predictable stuff like if it made Palestinians look bad, then my Palestinian friend was like, can you frame that differently? And the same thing with my Israeli friend. And both of them are also YouTubers. And so we've met, a lot of us have met each other. If you make a history channel on YouTube, you kind of find each other. So, but no, they were civil. It was, yeah, of course, that was before this recent war that's going on. But yeah, it was a little challenging, but